What if the person you're trying so hard to become is standing in the way of who you're actually meant to be? Think about that for a moment. From a very young age, we are taught to admire people. We admire celebrities, successful entrepreneurs, influencers, athletes, creators, leaders, and even people within our own communities. There is nothing wrong with admiration. In fact, role models can inspire us to dream bigger and reach higher. But somewhere along the journey, many people stop being inspired by others and start trying to become them. They begin to dress like them, talk like them, think like them, post like them, build their lives around them. And before they realize it, they have spent years perfecting a copy while neglecting the original. The tragedy is not that they failed to become someone else. The tragedy is that they never became themselves. Today I want to remind you of something powerful. You were not created to be a replica. You were created to be an original. And the world does not need another version of someone else. It needs the best version of you. Trap of comparison. We live in a generation where comparison has become a lifestyle. Every day we open our phones and see people achieving incredible things. Someone has launched a successful business. Someone bought a new house. Someone got married. Someone landed their dream job. Someone has millions of followers. And suddenly, without even realizing it, we begin measuring our lives against theirs. We start asking questions like, why am I not where they are? Why don't I look like them? Why don't I have what they have? What am I doing wrong? But comparison is dangerous because it forces you to compare your behind the scenes to someone else's highlight reel. What you see is often not the full story. You see the success. You don't see the struggles. You see the confidence. You don't see the insecurities. You see the achievements. You don't see the failures. Many of the people we admire are not as perfect as they appear. They are human. They have flaws. They have fears. They make mistakes. Yet because we only see the polished version of them, we create an image of perfection in our minds. And then we spend our lives chasing an illusion. Your role model is human too. One of the biggest mistakes people make is believing their mentors or role models have everything figured out. They place these individuals on pedestals. They assume they never struggle. They assume they never doubt themselves. They assume they have reached some level of perfection. But the truth is that every person you admire is still learning, growing, and evolving. Every successful person was once confused. Every leader was once uncertain. Every expert was once a beginner. Every confident person once struggled with insecurity. The difference is not that they were perfect. The difference is that they kept growing. Instead of trying to become your role model, learn from them. Instead of copying their identity, learn from their principles. Instead of becoming their duplicate, become your best self. Your mentor's purpose is not to replace your identity. Their purpose is to help you discover it. The power of being you. The message behind Beautiful is simple. Be you, not because you're perfect, not because you figured everything out, not because you never make mistakes, but because there is power in authenticity. Think about nature. A rose does not try to become a sunflower. An eagle does not try to become a lion. The ocean does not compete with the mountains. Everything thrives by being what it was created to be. Human beings are often the only ones trying to become something they were never designed to be. You have gifts nobody else has. You have experiences nobody else has. You have perspectives nobody else has. You have strengths nobody else has. And when you ignore those gifts to imitate someone else, the world loses something valuable. It loses you. The cost of imitation. Imitation may help you fit in, but it can prevent you from standing out. When you spend your life trying to become someone else, you begin to silence your own voice. You stop trusting your instincts. You stop expressing your ideas. You stop embracing your uniqueness. And eventually, you start living according to other people's expectations. The saddest thing is that many people reach adulthood without ever discovering who they truly are. Not because they lacked potential, but because they spent so much time becoming everyone else. Remember this, a copy will always compete with the original, but an original has no competition. Becoming the best version of yourself. The goal of life is not to become someone else. The goal is to become the fullest expression of who you were created to be. Be better than you were yesterday. Learn, grow, improve, develop your skills, build your character, strengthen your mind, but do it while remaining true to yourself. Success is not becoming another person. Success is becoming the person you are capable of becoming. The best version of you, not a second-hand version of someone else. So today, stop asking, how can I be more like them? Start asking, how can I become more like me? Because your greatest strength is not found in imitation. It is found in authenticity. The world already has your role models. The world already has your mentors. The world already has the people you admire. What it does not have is another you. And that is your greatest advantage. So embrace your journey. Embrace your story. Embrace your imperfections. Embrace your uniqueness. Be bold enough to be different. Be confident enough to stand alone when necessary. Be courageous enough to embrace who you truly are. Because the moment you stop trying to become someone else and start becoming yourself, you become beautiful. Not because you are flawless, but because you are authentically, unapologetically, and beautifully you. Thank you for watching. And remember, don't imitate others. Be yourself. The world needs your original, not your copy.